Hello everybody, I am ICSC and I am back with another game for everybody. We have GravityWave against Wobble. Now, this is on Ohana, one of the new Season 7 maps, which Season 7 is not out yet. It's coming out, I think, April 7th or 9th, I think they said. I wasn't sure. Season Lock is coming April 3rd. Now, it's a cool map. I will say that. It does seem to favor Zerg, I believe. Well, as a Protoss player, I think it favors Zerg a bit because of how hard it is to get this third and keep it as a Protoss. They have attack paths pretty much everywhere. We've got this, which leads up around here through the bushes, and we've got another path into the natural as well as the main ramp, and there's just a lot of different attack paths that one can take. Now, both these players are just droning up, SCVing up. There is no cheese, it seems. Funnily enough, Wobble is not, I keep trying to call him Mr. Wobble. It's just Wobble, though. Wobble is not walling off against this Zerg. I'm not sure why. I believe this is just a regular old custom match. I don't think they know each other. It is said to be diamond level. I can't really check that. We do have a hatchery going down on 15 for GravityWave. I don't know why I want to call everybody Mister. These might be ladies. Wow, we do have another Rax coming out. The drone is going to scout that immediately, though. So we may have some sort of early 2 Rax pressure coming out of Wobble here. SCV not shift-clicked back. Just sitting there idly, taking a break. We do have the spawning pool coming down and a bunker and a marine on the way. So the bunker is up near the hatchery. It has all been scouted. We do have drones coming down to try to kill that SCV and eventually the bunker. They do get the SCV, and the marine, no, that's a drone. The marine down here is on his way up, but I don't think he's going to be finding a bunker there at all. So a bit of a failed bunker harass there. We do have more marines on the way out. He's gonna take that Zelnaga and then go for a wander, just check out his surroundings. That's another thing. The fourth over here, you really need to just draw a line about here and then try to defend that entire front if you're a Protoss. But that is very difficult. I believe Terran would have some trouble taking a fourth as well. I'm not really sure about this map. I think it is favoring Zerg. I will definitely try it out on the ladder before vetoing it or anything. It does look nice. I gotta give it that. Nice trees, nice bushes. But yeah, we will. Now we've got a wall off down in the nat. We do have the command center about halfway done. Double refinery coming down. Some spine crawler. A spine crawler on the way out just to try to deal with any of that early marine aggression that he scouted from the 2 Raxes. Although now that the 2 Raxes are up and running, doesn't seem to be too much pressure coming out of Wobble here. Now we do have the metabolic boost coming on the way. We do have 2 command centers. We do have another command center coming. I don't know whether this will just be macro orbital or if he's going for a fast, very fast third. It does seem that the Zerg player is content on staying with 2 bases for the time being. We do have 21 drones at the moment, so there really is no need to go for the third yet. He is not even saturated on the main and the nat. In the income tab, we do see the Zerg player pulling ahead on his 2 bases. However, the mules, and now that this second base is up for the Terran, it will definitely be evening it out. The Zerg player is getting a lot more drones now. He does seem to be droning up a bit, and yeah, just 6 drones at a time. We do have extractors coming out, so we may see some roaches or perhaps mutalisks. A lot of extractors coming out. We're getting 4 extractors total now. So a gas heavy play, probably infestors if it's that gas heavy, I'd say. Now a factory coming out for the Terran. It is just sitting in its main. No tech labs or reactors on those barracks though, which is odd to see. Another refinery as well, also turning this into an orbital, so it is either a macro orbital or he's going to float it off to the third, which seems more than likely considering he's breaking down these rocks. We do have double starport on the way, as well as double evo chamber coming out for GravityWave, the pink Zerg. Now, finally, we've got 2 tech labs coming out and a reactor. So a tech lab here, a tech lab on the factory, sorry, and a reactor on the other barracks. Both these players are macroing well enough, and we do have +1. We do have 1-1 coming out for the Zerg. No upgrades yet for the Terran, so the Zerg is going to have a lead. We do have an infestation pit coming down. That is quite a fast infestation pit. We also have some lings popping out, and perhaps not going for a third yet at all. He hasn't even started working on these rocks with any lings. Maybe he'll decide to do that now. He is keeping up with his injects though, so that is good to see. We do have the 3rd hatchery coming down. Oh no, where is it? There's the hatchery. It is going to be a macro hatchery just for some more larvae. I suppose he wants to make a lot of Zerglings and a lot of infestors if he can. We do have a Raven coming out now, as well as Blue Flame for Hellions. So we're going to see some Blue Flamed Hellions. They're quite late here, but maybe he's making some sort of transition into a mech play, judging from the 2 new factories coming down. The 3rd is floating down. We do have Burrow as well as Pathogen glands, so those infestors will be safe and full of energy. And +1 is now +1 weapons is now on the way for Terran Wobble, as well as an armory, so we can go straight into that 2-2. In the units tab, we do see a changeling out on the field for GravityWave. Now, what's that? Oops. What can he see with that changeling? Not too much. Oh, there he is, running around. He gets to see the barracks, and will he make it into the main? I don't think so. Now, we do have the Marines just pushing forward, getting this other Zelnaga tower. We do have a lot of lings, 30 lings out on the field right now, 5 infestors as well. We do have the another hatchery in the 3rd coming down. That creep spread is looking brilliant. Still not taking these rocks. I suppose he doesn't think he needs to. He can just run around with his fast lings if need be. Lots of drones still coming out. We do have 58 drones all up. 10 larvae coming out at a time, so he can build units very quickly. We've got 12 Marines. We've got 8 in this barracks, 4 just right here, and then the Raven and a couple of Hellions. Where are those Hellions sitting? Lots of idle SCVs. More barracks on the way out. This is a weird build. He's not committing to either bio or to mech, so I'm really not sure what he wants to do. Now, this is a good play trying to shore up this this front on the 3rd, because otherwise it would be very vulnerable. I want to find these Hellions. Where are these Hellions? Because Lord only knows that when Hellions go in for a kill, they can be devastating, especially with Blue Flame. We do have a Banshee on the way out. Cloak is nowhere to be seen, though. Researching instead Seeker missiles. We've got Stim coming out as well. It's the Marines and Marauders, so it looks like he is going for a Marine tank play now. He did go heavily into factories, though, quite early considering the amount of Marines he's pulling out now. It's a bit of an odd build. This Zerg isn't playing particularly quickly. His macro has definitely slipped. The APM, we do see an average of 80, so he's playing fairly quickly. He's just not getting the units out currently. I'm not sure why. He does have lava to spare and resources to spare, and now he's got it back down. Maybe he was waiting for a big infestor thing. Nope, he's got a big round of Zerglings and 3 more infestors. We do have 2/2 coming out for the Zerg, and as well as our Hive on the way, so that's good. We do have Cloak now coming out for the Banshees, I believe. That's the Banshee. Yep, Banshee Cloak. So he's not revealing the Banshees until he gets the Cloak. This is going to be a very late Banshee play. I still don't know where those Hellions are. I must be blind because, good lord, I cannot find them. Oh, here they are. They're coming out, pushing out with the Banshee and the Raven. Zerg player does not see them yet. The Raven and the Banshee have now revealed themselves. They're going for some creep tumors. The Raven to detect, so all those creep tumors don't even need to waste a comsat on them. Now the Ravens do have their wonderful Seeker missile. Oh, probably getting some Overlord kills here. I'm not sure what those Overlords are doing out there, but that could potentially supply block the Zerg at a crucial time. That's a lot of Lings though, and a lot of Infestors, but the Marine Ball isn't really that large, and with the Ravens, they are definitely very vulnerable to that tank fire. That is a lot of Zerglings though, and they are running in. That's a lot. All those Seeker missiles going down, shredding the Zerglings. Fungals do go down and clean all of that up. The Ravens do get away though. The Banshee also going down. The Raven, not sure what caused the Raven to go back. I think he's just got some misrallied troops. There we've got a Marauder just walking past a bunch of infested Terrans. The infested Terrans going for that Medivac. And that's still a lot of Lings. We've got 87 Lings on the field, 10 Infestors against 25 Marines, a Siege Tank, and a Banshee. I'm putting the favor definitely in towards Zerg at the moment. Look at that creep spread as well. He has taken his 4th. It is not yet saturated or anything. He's probably going to saturate it once the main is mined out. And actually more SCVs than drones at the moment. So maybe, there we go, a big round of drones, probably all sent towards this 4th base. And once the Zerg get to about 80, maybe a few more, they generally need to stop droning up because otherwise they just won't have enough room for army supply. We do have Corruptors coming out. Actually, Corruptors already out, so we're probably seeing Broodlords. We do have 3/3 and Crack upgrade for those Lings. This Banshee is going to do a lot of damage though to these drones, and doesn't have a detector. There we go. We got the fungal though. The fungal can stop it anyway, and that Banshee goes down. You have all the upgrades coming out now, and Broodlords, just what I thought I'd see. We got 5 Broodlords morphing now. 48 Zerglings also on the way out. We do have Terran upgrades on the way. Just weapons 2. Which means he's going to be at a severe disadvantage to these Zerglings, who are going to be ridiculously powerful with 3/3 and the adrenal glands. They are just going to be so painful for the Terran. The Terran player now moving out with some Vikings. Not many bio units here, and a few tanks. It's really got a mishmash of all the possible units Terran can make. Those Vikings are going to go down to the Corruptors so quickly. Although those Seeker missiles hit, and they do a lot of damage to the Corruptors, but maybe that's not where he needed the damage. He probably needed that damage on those Broodlords and those Zerglings. just eaten everything up. There's nothing getting past that many Zerglings right now, especially when he only goes in with a small force. I think Wobble really needs to just try to sit back, max out as quickly as possible, because once the Zerg maxes out, which he is very close to with only 7 supply left, there's not much else he can do apart from a move and try to win. That's a lot of overseers actually, so he's quite scared of the Banshees. But yeah, this Terran really needs to sit back, turtle up, try to get as many units as he can out, so we can combat this already maxed army from the Zerg. He is trying to take his 4th now. The main is mined out, or all but mined out. The natural isn't looking too great, so this 4th really needs to stay up. But here comes the Zerglings, and those Hellions are going to go down so quickly, and this base is not looking healthy. Is he going to lift it off or just lose the base entirely? Why isn't he lifting it off? He just loses an orbital, and that's gotta hurt. We do have still 5 Broodlords out on the field, 83 Zerglings. We do have a bit of a drop here, killing out the drone line on the 4th, but it doesn't really matter. Both players have a college fund at the moment. The Zerg has now expanded to every free base on the map, and to be honest, I really want to see this entire map just creep everywhere. But we do have a big push now. That is a lot of Vikings, but also a lot of Corruptors. Corruptors being a bit mismicroed, moved a bit too far forward. The Viking range does give them advantage, but that is too many Corruptors. All those Broodlords are just going to clean up all these Hellions. The Infestors, though, are in danger from these Hellions, getting that clutch fungal off to keep them in place. Let the Broodlings get to them. And that's everything cleaned up for the Terran player once again. It is 182 supply to 129. Zerg can come in, take out that 4th again. Then the Terran will be on, well, the Terran is on 2 mining bases, soon to be 1. And the Zerg player has this in the bag. I'm happy to say that I don't think there is anything that this Terran player can do against this mighty Zerg army. Lots of Infestors, 13 Broodlords. Just thought we needed some extra emotion. 170 units killed to 290 for the Terran. And now it's just a waiting game. The Zerg can just, well, it's not gonna wait. He's just gonna go in with his Broodlords and clean up the main, it looks like. I am expecting to see a GG at any moment right now, because, oh, that's a lot of Vikings, though. He needs to be careful with these Broodlords. Where are the Corruptors? The Corruptors are nowhere to be found. They're back. Where are the Corruptors? We do get some clutch fungals off, though, and that takes out a lot of the Vikings. We do need more of them. There's the GG. All the Vikings go down. Wobble just realizes there is nothing he can do, and against this mighty Broodlord army, and Zerg goes down. See, I think a lot of Terrans now are having troubles combating the Broodlords, because since the ghost nerf, they can no longer just build a bunch of ghosts and then go snipe, and kill everything. So they have to put a lot more resources into their Vikings, which ultimately aren't as good as killing Broodlords for some reason. Also aren't as useful in other situations, aren't as versatile, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, that was a very one-sided match from start to finish, but it did show off Ohana, which is good, because soon enough we're all going to be playing on this map. Anyway, I've been ICSC, and if you've got any replays you'd like to send me, please go ahead. The email will be in the description below. Have a good one, guys.